The following podcast has been brought to you by Audible.com. Sign up now using the URL audibletrial.com/TTV to get a free audiobook of your choosing. We recommend Brick by Brick, How LEGO Rewrote the Rules of Innovation and Conquered the Global Toy Industry. You may recognize this as one of the sources we use in our show, Bionicle Autopsy. Remember, that's audibletrial.com/TTV. Enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sync.
Hello everybody, I'm Viper.
I'm Barteran.
I'm Eljay. I'm Speeder.
And this is TTV Talks.
Where'd it go?
Even in TTV Talks?
You wound me.
Viper, that countdown was so slow. You did such a slow countdown.
I'm sorry.
Wow,
5,
Viper.
Had to make it epic.
4,
Epic?
3,
Since when has slow ever been epic?
It was like 10 seconds
2,
instead of
1.
We got there.
Blast off.
Sync. Hello, everybody. I'm Viper, and welcome to TTV Talks.
That was epic.
I
That's
really
borderline.
enjoy my job here.
That's borderline Pessanak.
Man, I can't wait to start another exciting episode of TTV Talks.
Yeah.
You're hurting me, Viper and Var. You're hurting me.
I am tearful with joy.
I'm tearful with joy.
Thank you.
Need some pep in your life, Viper. Come on, get happy. Be happy
Well,
for
I
once.
would be more peppy, but it's kind of like my family are sleeping right now. And I don't want like some angry
family are
family
sleeping.
member
I don't want to wake
busting
them
in.
up so that they can beat me again.
Hey, they'll give me the verbal beatdown.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, come on,
They'll
Viper.
be like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take your laptop and I'm going to throw it on the ground.
And I threw it on the ground.
I'm
Thank
just
you,
tired
Speeder.
of being bruised.
Ouch.
Man,
Well, it could be worse. I could break my leg again.
again?
Again?
Yep, I broke my leg
How
on
did...
Friday the 13th. What
Wait.
are you gonna do about it?
Wait, you broke your leg?
Yeah.
Like, recently?
No!
Well, why'd you say it like that then?
To make it more dramatic.
Was it more dramatic? It was just confusing.
It's just stupid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was like, oh,
It's
did your
another
parents
trend
come
I
and break your
follow
leg?
religiously.
Viper,
You follow
how
breaking your leg
did you?
religiously?
Pardon?
You follow breaking your leg religiously? Is that something you do
No,
all
I
the
follow
time?
stupidity with religiously. You ruined my mojo.
Oh, so the stupidity led to your leg breaking. Wait, before we
No, my superstition led to me breaking my leg. Well,
before
lack of
we
it.
even get into this leg breaking real quick, I do want to address the elephant in the room here.
Yes.
We got a weirdo, special guest on this podcast.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, who are you?
Freak.
I'm Speeder. I'm sadly the brother of Eljay. And
Oh,
Sadly,
Yeah.
indeed.
I'm
Yeah.
so
So-
sorry
It
for
sucks
you.
after-
How does it
guy.
feel to know that your voice is deeper than your older brother's?
feels very good. I can even yell louder than him, too.
No, you cannot.
Yes,
and
I
no,
can.
you're not.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Hey, LJ, how does
Oh.
it feel to know that you'll always be inferior to your younger brother?
He doesn't
Their
do
lives
any
are so
editing.
similar.
Okay, no, I can't feel inferior. This doofus kicked a railroad tie.
I did. I
And-
buccal fractured my first metatarsal, aka my big toe.
Yeah, he broke his big toe by kicking a railroad tie in the ground.
I was mad. Your shoes were there. I stepped into my kick and I missed. And it's like, the pain. I was wearing sneakers. It was so bad.
You really think I'm inferior to that?
My
Yes.
mother did the same
I do
thing.
more
She got
push-ups.
angry at a wall, kicked it, and broke her toe.
LJ, you're inferior to an ant.
Or someone did. I'm not sure if it was someone in my family who did it.
You don't even know who did it?
I'm sure it's my mum, but I'm not 100% sure.
Did you just walk in and say, oh, someone broke their toe, and see a hole in the wall or something?
Well, it was when she was my age, so I wasn't
Oh.
existent.
Good job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like a long time ago. So
Yeah.
it's not even relevant, really.
It was every time I was like, have you ever broken anything, Mum? And she's like, no, other than my toes. But doesn't that count? No, not really.
Oh,
Oh,
what? That counts.
yeah.
Well, apparently you break your toe like once a year, you just don't realise.
You're...
Wait.
Yeah, man, I accidentally broke my neck. I just didn't
not
notice.
The big toe. Not the
Wait a
big toe. I
minute.
mean, like, the little toes.
You break your little toe once a month.
This toe got broken in February. This toe got broken in January.
This little piggy got broken. This little piggy got fractured. This little piggy got squashed. And
your
this little...
toe every year? Enter.
Var, have you ever broken a bone?
I've never broken a bone before. No.
Okay,
Oh, you
good.
lucky bugger.
Me neither. I have never been majorly injured
Because you
before.
don't do anything.
Speeder, you could don't even start trying to get on my case about not doing anything. You just spent the last 3 to 4 weeks barely helping us move because you dislocated your right shoulder.
I dislocated my right shoulder, but that was something I could not control. I was so strong that during that seizure, which I could tell this entire story.
We kinda skipped a couple of
I
steps.
did skip a lot of steps, but I had a seizure, a grand mal seizure, and my muscles
boy.
were so strong that it literally just popped my right shoulder out. Just bam! I was that strong. I'm like Hulk over here.
That's gross.
So you hulked out for a bit there.
I did Hulk out a bit over there.
There's aspects of my personality that I can't control. He just flails on the ground like, "Oh."
So, Savar, have you found anything about the breaking toes?
I saw one Yahoo Answers topic that was made in 2009 that said yes, that does happen. In one's lifetime, your toes break roughly 20 times, but the pain isn't great enough for you to notice it. But I don't believe that because that's Yahoo Answers. To me,
Yeah.
Remember the last time we went on
like,
Yahoo Answers?
Yeah, this sounds like a weird old tale that is not actually true.
It's like if you click your hands, you'll get pig's feet or something.
What?
What?
Yeah, I was told that once. I was clicking my fingers, and my gran was like, "Don't do that. You'll get pig's feet." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, wait. You mean popping your
I'll wake
knuckles?
Yeah,
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, wait, what?
yeah. And when I was a kid, it used to scare me, but now I'm just like, that's a load of BS.
Yeah, I pop my knuckles all the time.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I
'cause
pop
only
my
he can
knuckles
do
all the
it.
time as well.
Yeah, same.
I can't
It
do
actually
that.
makes them feel better.
I can't do
Yeah.
that.
See, I wasn't able to do that until I started playing guitar, and then I guess that just made my bones more brittle because now I can pop my knuckles. So
You know, it's not your
When I
bones, right?
tense my hand too tight, it does a clicking sound.
don't do
That's
that.
weird.
It's like from action movies when they have the bad guys click their wrists when they tighten them, like it's that movement of the hand. But yeah,
But
it's not really that impressive.
you see, that's the only thing I can make actively pop. I can pop my knuckles, and then occasionally there'll be a pop in my chest. Some bone there goes click.
Yeah, I love that. And then there's your back. Like when you wake up in the morning, just stretch. It's like, oh, the relief.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't find any factual evidence to back up this toe breaking thing.
I'm sure our
Oh,
fans
well.
will.
I'm sure people have heard it before. I've just never heard it. I'm thinking it's an American thing.
I heard it before,
I could be wrong.
but I don't know about it being true. Maybe it's just some old wives' tale.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Maybe,
thinking.
yeah.
Why do they call it a wives' tale?
I know.
It's like a small village thing, I guess.
Yeah, like superstition almost.
Yeah, I think it originated.
Superstition.
Oh, wow. I just completely lost my train of thought.
Good job.
I'm done.
Nice job.
All right, yeah, that's
Maybe it's like gossip. Maybe that's why. It's like a
yeah,
sexist
yeah. It's like, Jenny down the road, she's got
thing.
pig's feet
Right, yeah, so
now.
it's like a wives' tale. That makes sense.
Oh, Jenny down the road, she's got a pig's face.
I've never broken a bone before. I don't want to know what that personal failure feels
Yeah.
like.
Yes,
you
Peter,
don't
tell
want
us.
Okay. So it is one of the most painful things that you can ever experience as a dude, other than being kicked in the balls.
PG
Oh, yeah.
right off the bat.
Right, yeah. Nice.
Well, I did say BS like 3
Yeah,
minutes
but that's
ago.
a censor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say BS. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know the regulations of that. So.
Just don't say the curse word.
No.
Yeah. But Viper, you You had a larger bone break than Speeder. Speeder, he kicked a railroad tie and broke his toe. You broke a leg. How did you do
I
that?
broke my shin bone, the big bone in my shin. The tibia, I think it's called.
That's even
Yeah.
worse.
That is even worse.
I was doing taekwondo, and I did like a giant jumping, flying, reverse turning kick, and I like fell awkwardly, and pain ensued.
Ouch.
Good job.
So I hear like when you break a bone, you have like there's like a feeling of nausea. Like
Oh yeah,
puke.
you go like cold, and then you just
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that's probably shock as well. Like,
Did you,
Sorry.
have you guys heard of Jimmy Fallon? You guys
Yes.
know Jimmy
Yeah,
Fallon, right?
yeah.
Yes.
I think it might have been the RT podcast or it might have been the SourceFed podcast I was listening to, but apparently like Jimmy Fallon like broke his finger or whatever.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, but he didn't just break his finger. Like he had his wedding ring on and he tripped, and I guess the wedding ring was so tight that it pulled it de-fingered him. It pulled his finger out of the socket, and it didn't damage the skin at all. So he thought he had just broken his finger. But so he went to the emergency room to get it checked out. Nope, he lost a finger.
Wait,
Yeah,
seriously,
'cause
They were able to reattach it, but yeah, he legitimately lost his finger for like a bit there. It was
Wow.
off the socket. The only thing connecting it was skin.
Oh my goodness, it's horrible.
It was similar to my shoulder, but if you want me to, I can go on into the full story of how that happened.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
yeah.
Alright, so about a month ago, I was at this really cool event in another state, and it was kind of stupid because the staff there were pressuring me. I guess you could say it's a long story.
You
but
should
I was-
explain why that's a big deal, because you're...
Yeah, I'm type 1 diabetic and celiac, so I can't have any gluten, wheat,
Oh, you're one of
rye
those
oats.
people.
He's one of us.
Yeah, one of those people.
Yeah. Just Meso in the background. Yeah.
And I'm also type 1 diabetic, so I have to take insulin shots and check my blood sugar every once in a while, and I call back home occasionally to use my parents as like a reassurance or a double check to see if their opinion matches with mine about blood sugar and units and basically
Yeah,
making
how
sure
much
I'm alive.
insulin you need to take, and
Exactly.
what you need to eat, so on and so
Exactly.
forth.
So this one field training officer of ours was not really the nicest of individuals, and he kind of pressured me. He's like, hey, you should work them out of your life, pay more attention to what's going on here. I'm sitting here thinking, I need to survive. I can handle this and survive at the same time. But you
Yeah,
want me
yeah.
to
Work
just-
that type 1
just handle
diabetes
this.
out your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that. So at the
Cancer,
last day,
work that cancer out of your life.
Yeah!
You can beat cancer all on your own. Actually, I
Totally.
think it's happened before, but anyway.
Oh yeah, several times.
Yeah, but the last day, it was 5:30 in the morning. Everybody was about to get up, and my buddies in that same room, since we had like different rooms that we slept in with like 2 or 3 more people with bunk beds and everything, they heard like this loud noise, and they thought it was one of our other guys just screwing with them. Instead, it was me having a grand mal seizure, the worst possible seizure that you can have. My blood sugar went so low that night because I could not get in contact with my home that I had the seizure. It went down probably past 20 or in the teens. Now, average blood sugar is anywhere from 80 to 120. So, down in the teens is normally when people pass out and die. So,
Oh.
So did you just not eat? Is that what happened? Or
no, actually, that day we did PT in the morning, with physical training, which was 5+ miles. We were standing a lot. We were doing a lot of training.
You were doing a lot of exercise.
A lot
yeah.
of physical activity.
Basically,
We also had this giant party, this like rave party, like the night before, and I didn't dose correctly for what I had to eat and what was available, and what we were doing that night, because I did not contact my peoples back home. So because of this FTO telling me I couldn't do something, I almost died, dislocated my right shoulder because I was super strong, and went to the ER. Now these individuals did not really care that much. I dislocated my shoulder. They tried to give me Advil. I threw up the Advil right afterwards.
seriously? I
Yeah.
didn't hear about that.
And they gave me 3 Advil, and I'm just like, oh, give me a bucket. I'm out of here. Done. The Advil was gone.
Your body was like, nope.
Yeah, pretty much. I went to the ER a few hours later, and they said, yeah, took x-rays and scans everything. Yeah, you dislocated your shoulder. Probably one of the worst dislocations. And it was dislocated for hours. It was pain for hours. No matter what position you were in, it was always constantly throbbing, hurting. It was hot. It sucked.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
but
Ouch.
they had to put me out using the drug that killed Michael Jackson. They put me out cold. I forgot what it was called, but they put me out cold. Then they relocated it, because if they relocated it without the drug, it would have been extremely painful. So I'm so glad they put me out. I was high for like 3 hours.
Oh yeah,
Because he was in another state, I never got to see him like this. I had to stay home. So.
Yep,
Wow.
that works. But no. I went home after relocating it, and basically it has plagued me, and I have a higher chance of dislocating it again.
It's a permanent injury.
It is a permanent
pretty much.
injury. So there's this like giant
Wow.
investigation and stuff going on right now, and we're
It's a
gonna
mess.
see. Yeah, it is a giant mess. But that's how I dislocated my right shoulder and completely screwed myself over.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember going to the hospital and being given morphine, which is it's I believe like
Oh, I love
some
morphine.
heroin is like
It is.
it's one of the ingredients
is.
for heroin, or is heroin.
Oh my
It
goodness.
has some of the ingredients from heroin, and it is very strong. It's one of the strongest.
Yeah, so I was given heroin because
It's like my morning coffee.
Okay, Var, I've got to say, you and Speeder, you have something in common.
Oh,
You guys love coffee.
Yes,
coffee's delicious, dude. I can't like live without
the
coffee.
elixir of life.
I like the smell of coffee. I don't like the taste though, which just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Put
So-
enough sugar in it, and it'll be like, would you like some coffee with your sugar?
I guess on the subject of injuries, I've never actually broken a bone before, but I
Oh,
did have quite
yeah.
a lovely injury. I think this is about 2 years ago now, right?
Like,
It was about
it was-
1.5.
it was around the time of E3 last year.
I don't think it was
So-
last year because I well, no, yeah, I think you're right. It was last year.
Yeah.
It was when
Yeah,
I
it was
graduated
last year.
high school. It was my senior year. I forget what happened. Let's see. I at some point, I think I had gotten pink eye, and I'm not sure when or how or whatever, but I think I had gotten pink eye. I don't know if it. See, I don't really know if it was pink eye or whatever, but my eye was watering a lot, and it was kind of itchy, a little scratchy, kind of painful, not really painful.
Did you get gunk coming out your eye?
No, I didn't get any gunk. I got tears, but it wasn't
Well,
gunk.
that's the studdle.
It was pretty funny. It looked like I was just like crying in one eye for like a week. But so I figured there was something wrong with my contacts at least. So I kept like messing with my contacts every day, trying to see like what was going on because I do wear contacts. And I guess in the process of like pulling out my contacts, I got something in it somehow. And when I put my contacts back in the next morning, whatever chemical that had gotten into my contacts had begun to like slowly burn through my cornea. And as the day progressed, I noticed that my vision was slowly getting worse. And like,
See, that would have me like freaking out.
Yeah, I started to freak out because I thought I was getting like a cataract or I think that's what it's called, cataract.
Cardiac
Like-
arrest?
No, not cardiac arrest.
Cataract.
A cataract. Yes, cataract.
Okay.
Where like I started seeing like this like white blur in the center of my vision, and it's like, well, that can't be good. So it started to get worse, and I was like, okay, Mom, I got to go to the eye doctor or the emergency room or something. And on the way there, my eye suddenly my vision is completely gone, and the pain just erupts from nowhere, and it is just like a stabbing, throbbing pain in my left eye. And I kid you not, it felt like someone was taking a needle and just continuously stabbing my eyeball. Like I can't
It
even
was probably the
exaggerate it.
bacteria just entering your eye.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. It was the absolute worst pain I have ever experienced in my life, and I was like seconds from just like clawing out my eye. It just felt that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went to the eye doctor. Yeah, something had burned my cornea, and I had to like take medication for like the next month. I had to wear an eye patch for like 2 months. So that was fun.
We made a joke that you're like Nick Fury.
Yeah. And then like it looked awful. Like my eye had like swollen up a crap ton. My my eyelid was covering my entire eye and everything. I have a picture somewhere of it, but
I remember seeing that picture.
I've never seen this.
yeah. It was
No,
awful.
I didn't see it either.
Ever since I still have like minor ptosis in my left eye. You might know that as like lazy eye, where like your eye not where your eye is like looking in different directions, but like where my eyelid is slightly droopy because of it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I've had that since then. But man, it was very, very, very painful. I hope to never ever experience anything like that again.
yeah, we were so nervous. All
Yeah,
of us
we
were
were.
like, oh man.
We heard about that. We were panicking, like, "Oh my goodness! I hope he's going to be okay."
I thought I was
hope
blind.
that's-
I thought I was never going to see again. It was pretty
Yeah,
awful.
we were worried about that. We were worried.
Yeah, I was like shocked. Kahi was shocked. Everyone was shocked. Especially Kai. Kai was like incredibly shocked. It was
Well-
weird seeing Kai that way.
No, I know why Kahi would be
Aw.
like that. Kahi would totally be like that because if Vard's blind and he can't be here anymore and help us with things, Kahi's gone. He was concerned for him and his future.
Yeah, but it was definitely an awful experience. But luckily,
Yeah.
I have my vision back. Woohoo! And I still wear
Yeah.
contacts. Lesson learned.
Good job.
Yeah, like it's bad enough breaking your leg or your shoulder, but when it's actually in the head area.
Eyes, just eye injuries are scary.
Eyes are so tender. Yeah.
Eyes are just
'Cause
scary
I,
in general.
I would hate to lose my
I've
vision.
heard so many horrific stories about me, like my two older brothers, like hurting each other, and one of them was he poked a stick in one of their eyes. Like they'll fight each other, and it just went in his eye, and I'm like, because I've experienced eye stuff before. Because my mum and brother were like looking at something on the computer, and so I just wanted to like get in and see. So I tried to crawl under my brother's feet, and his heel went straight into contact with my eye socket.
What a doofus!
Okay, I got a nice
He
story
didn't
here.
realise I was behind him.
Moral of the story, everybody: if you wear contacts, take your contacts out and actually clean them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had like some weird bruise on my eye. It was really disgusting. It was like red.
Oh yeah, I've burst like blood vessels all the time in my eyes because I stay up. I stay up late all the time.
Yeah,
So-
same.
Oh yeah. No, that happens all the time.
I look like the guy from Prometheus.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I need to go to bed.
What is your eye story, Speeder?
Okay, so I was playing with. It was a long time ago. It was back in the day. I guess
Oh,
you
was
could
this
say.
when we were playing Nerf?
Yeah, we were playing Nerf. I was playing with Eljay over here, and he had this double-barreled Nerf shotgun that I managed to fix.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm like, I have
Whoops.
my Nerf pistol. I go around the corner. I see him. He's aiming right at me. He fires, and he fires both shots at the same time. Both shots land in both of my eyes. I just point blank with this powerful double-barreled Nerf shotgun. Boom! Right into my eyes. I literally saw stars. It was insane, and it hurt so much. I was so mad. And then he ended up breaking the shotgun.
No, I did not break that
Yes, you
shotgun,
did.
you old
Yes,
punk.
you did. Yes, you did.
Did you
did
Hulk out again, Speeder?
Into his face.
I like to imagine that it's only like a partial transformation too. It's like he hulks out only to where like the bones expand and like break out of their sockets, and then he doesn't even get the muscle to like back it up.
That's what you think.
So he's just like a freak of nature, like sitting on
It's
the
like a
ground. Like,
lumbering.
He's
like,
flailing around.
he's like, have you ever seen like Voldemort at the end of Harry Potter, like little gross baby Voldemort?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that's what Speeder looks like.
I don't know any of this.
That's his Hulk transformation.
Just show me a picture. I need this.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes.
I'll
I
find
need
a
to see
picture.
this. Okay.
All right, you do that. It's going to be funny. But no, you see, out of everyone here in this call right now, I have been injured absolutely the least.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily because I don't do as much. Like, I've been thrown from bicycles. I've been thrown
Oh,
around.
God, this thing is
I've-
gross.
Oh, the Voldemort
Yeah,
baby.
the Voldemort baby. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
GIF. It moves. Ew.
Ew.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, 'cause it's covered in like bolognese goo.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
gosh.
Speedo, you ready?
Oh, this is gonna suck.
All right.
Okay.
from Harry Potter.
That's just no. That is not what it looks like. You guys are terrible.
I mean, you even have the nose. It's perfect.
Wow, thanks.
But yeah, I've been injured the least. The worst things that have happened to me is that I've been severely burned before. Like, when I was a toddler, back in one of the houses we used to live in, there was this floor heater, and it was this kind of this grate pattern, like a fence almost. It's on the floor, and it gets really hot. It's supposed to heat that hallway. So, we have to walk around this floor vent that is super, super hot. Doofus old me crawling around going, boy, this is a cool little hallway. Hey, this is a cool little grate. Time to crawl on this with my palms and my knees and my legs. Vroom! That was horribly painful. I remember just sobbing on the chair with my hands in ice. Like, it was terrible. Well, it didn't take me once. It took me twice to figure out that was a bad idea.
Wait, so didn't you get electrocuted once before?
Oh, you're right. How could I forget about that?
Yeah, you did.
So one time, when I was doing irrigation, Speeder and I, we did the irrigation over at my old house. Well, there's this
Actually,
fence.
I guess I should clarify. You got shocked. Electrocuted literally means death by electricity.
No.
Death
I got
by
so
electricity.
you didn't get
We're talking to
electrocuted, but you did get
I want to
shocked.
kill him, though.
We're talking to the ghost of Eljay right now.
Hey, everybody.
He's like Electro.
It's my birthday, and I'm gonna light my candles. But yeah, so there's this pasture. There's a 3-acre pasture, and it was surrounded by this wire fence that was electrified. And normally, whenever we did the irrigation on these pipelines in this pasture, we turn the fence off so it wouldn't shock us. At the time, this fence was running about 5,000 volts of electricity. That's just the voltage. I don't know the amperage. So I'm sitting there. I'm turning off one of these valves so that water doesn't run through the pipeline anymore. I'm turning it off. The fence is off. And Speeder, he's off to my right. All of a sudden, pain. Just intense. One giant... What's a good... one giant volt is just shock.
Jolt.
Jolt. There we go. One giant jolt throughout my entire body. Because the wires were up against both of my legs. And I was leaning over it.
Yeah, I think it's about 5 to 10 amps, by the way, but I'm not sure. I didn't realize that he was still doing that, so I'm like, I'll finish work, I'll just plug the fence back in, plug it in, hear this giant scream like...
Scream?
What
That
did
was a
I
yell.
do?
I don't scream. I'm not a
You
girl.
scream like a little girly girl.
Uh-oh.
You're like the
No,
kid
but-
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't fly back, though. That does remind me. You know how when somebody gets struck by lightning, they fly back?
I mean, yeah, in movies.
Well,
Yeah,
no, that's
not
an actual thing that happens
does happen.
to
Is it?
people
Well,
in real
maybe
life.
it's a
I mean,
spasm
I've
in
never
your
been
body.
shot by lightning before, so I wouldn't
Me
really
neither.
know.
The
But
forces of the earth.
when that happens to people and they fly back, that's not because of the lightning strike. That's because when the electricity is coursing throughout their bodies, all their muscles tense up.
So
That's
they're
correct.
they're like a little pong, those things that you pull back and you go ping, like
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, so I got shocked by 5,000 volts, and that was incredibly painful.
And he wasn't cool enough to fly back either.
Yeah, no, I
Aw.
just stood there being incredibly... There was this charcoaly taste in my mouth after that, too.
Or maybe because there's a flow of electrons going through your body and burning you.
Nah,
very
that can't be
slowly.
it. And after that, I can no longer run as long as I used to.
Because you
And-
don't run at all.
Speeder?
I can run faster than him and for longer. Just saying.
Yeah, you didn't have heart problems after this,
Try
Speeder.
running. Try run. You need to
Speeder,
work
I've
up
tried
to it.
running
You can't
plenty
just,
of
you
times.
can't just go. You need to work up
Yeah,
to it.
Speeder.
You need to be a man.
Speeder.
Come on.
Speeder.
Come on.
Speeder.
Come on. Yeah.
Don't talk.
Any
don't
But
runners
Eljay.
out there wouldn't understand exactly what I'm talking
You gotta
about.
be like Forrest Gump, Eljay.
Yeah.
The leg
Well,
braces
you may have
included.
been electrocuted, but was it your birthday, and is it time to light your candles?
It's not my birthday, and I have no candles in front of me.
Would you say your pulse was racing? Mental torture, self-destroyer?
Sorry. Panicking inside of me, my pulse is racing, mental torture.
But aside from that, I just gotten a bunch
Is
of
Spider-Man
like,
your enemy?
Maybe. Aside from that, I've just gotten a bunch of burns and cuts. Like, I get cut a lot on accident. Like, cats and dogs will do that to me. And I get burned very often. When I was working my job, making boxes for fruit, I worked around really hot glue. Like, upwards of 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit? I forget.
Yeah, it was exactly 1,000.
Yeah. How would you know? Did I tell you?
Because you told me.
Okay.
That's why.
And there was this little box, and you had to be careful of the box where all the glue was in and heated up. Well, my arm brushed up against it, and I had a triangle burned into that arm.
Wow, a triangle.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Before we carry on, I just want to know.
Did Amelia Earhart get lost in it? I'm on a roll today.
Aren't you? Oh, what was that, Speeder?
I want to point out one thing. This paint job is bugging me because on one window you have the paint on the outside, and then on the other one it's in the middle. And I'm sitting here like,
Speeder.
oh my gosh,
Speeder. Stop talking about the paint in the room. That doesn't injure you.
It is driving my OCD crazy.
Your OCD. Oh, you're just like Meso. All right.
Can't stand it.
But yeah, injuries suck. Don't get injured. I've never been to a hospital because of an injury though.
Clean your contacts.
Yeah. Don't be a doofus like Speeder and get intimidated. Peer pressure's bad, kids.
Yeah.
Doing a daily
don't
dose of
peer
morphine
pressure
might
them.
not be a good thing unless you're in serious pain.
Yeah.
I don't recommend
peer
drinking
pressure
morphine like coffee. Probably not good.
Yeah.
And don't kick railroad ties.
Did I ever explain how that happened?
You were angry.
I was mad. Your
You were
shoes
just
were there.
angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
explained.
wanted to do
And
that.
also, if it's Friday the 13th and you have a bad feeling,
Stay
don't
inside.
do something crazy. Like
I've-
Taekwondo. Don't do it.
I have another story, but it involves me
Nah.
getting hit. Okay.
We'll leave it for another time.
Yeah, wrap us up, Viper.
Alright. This was... What was this? Which number is this?
Do we even number these?
I don't think we do number these, to be honest. Like we do in the thumbnail on YouTube, but I don't think we number it in the actual episode.
Yeah.
Great
Well,
being here.
Regardless, thank you for watching, everybody. You can check us out on the website and the message boards and etc. I'm really bad at this.
You're a pro.
Good
If
job.
you want,
10 out of 10.
if
10
you
out
want
of
to
10.
talk about how you were a doofus and got injured, go ahead in the comments or on the TTV Message Boards at board.ttvpodcast.com. Vessels, shirts, we're done.
Speaking of shirts,
Yeah, well,
if you
what
want to
he
buy a
said,
shirt, definitely buy a shirt soon. The cutoff day is the 15th. If you want to get a shirt by the end of August, so if you want your shirt this month and you're planning on buying a shirt, buy it before the 15th. That's the cutoff date. On the 15th, the shirts will be made and shipped out. So if you order a shirt after the 15th, you won't get your shirt until the end of. This is a month after August. September.
September.
Good job.
So, yep.
Anyways, right, I'm Viper,
I'm Barneran.
I'm LJ.
I'm Speeder.
and this is TTV Talks. We'll see you again next time, everybody.